Welcome back. So you guys were asking how I do my layouts for the market in the group. And if you come to indexes and we can go, let's do the S&P. So I normally start on the 5-hour time frame. Don't mind all of these. Let me just remove this. Okay, so this is on the mobile version, and I'll show you the desktop version afterwards. But I normally start off at the 4-hour time frame. Now this is going to seem very, rookie-ish on how I lay this out, but it works, and this is how I get damn near perfect trades of a 78% return. So I start with here. This is your 4-hour break of structure, so you can click on the trend line and then come to settings and type in 4-hour trend line, and then I will come here again, map it out about right here. So the drop in structure right there, do a layout, and then I go to the 2-hour time frame or 1 hour. It's all up to you guys, and you will see that it is on an uptrend, obviously. And then I go to the 1-hour time frame just to confirm. And then here on the 1-hour time frame, this is where you start marking your lows and highs. And so how I do it is I get either the short position or long position, or you can come to the Fibonacci replacement. The Fibonacci is good for the 1 hour. I'll come around here, get the fib trend right about here, because each candlestick is about an hour. So if you're on the 1-hour time frame, each candlestick that you see is 1 hour. Keep that in mind. Just like that. So you have the bottom of it to the top, and you can see where it does it. Reversals at. This is the uptrend till it got to the orange 5.45, and then stagnant, and then shot up once it got to the 0.236 right there. And then it hit the gray, came back down, and now you could see where it's consistent. If it comes down here, come Monday, hits that yellow line, then goes up to the gray, and if it's break a structure above that, then you know it's going to be a buy trend. Then I would go back to the 10 minutes just to confirm. And it's still down here at the gray at the bottom of the lowest low to the highest high, and you are currently on a downtrend. And where this orange line is, that's where you see where it does reversals. So it came down here off this red line and then came down, hit that yellow, shot up on an uptrend, hit that gray, came back down. And that's how you can basically mark it off on the mobile version, how I do it. Then if you come back to, you can also remove it, and then you could do a layout with the trend line just like this. It's this simple. On the 10-minute time frame, zoom out, get this, bring this down to here where it kind of did a reversal at for the trend, right about there. Now, why do I mark it right there? Because that's where it did its reversal at for the 10-minute time frame about there. So if you zoom in, pull this up, you see as it was in the uptrend, came back, filled in all of that, shot back up, hit that orange line, came down, went up, came back down around right here, around 5, 9, 10, and then shot back up, and then came back down to that, and then it went back up. That is how I mark off my trends, and then you can label this red. You simply just pull this arrow over, click on your trend lines, and then that will pull it up. And then how I edit it is I just click on it and then edit, and then I will put buy, if reverse, sell, I meant buy, yeah. If reverse, no, sell, sorry. I'm doing this ass backwards. Sell, if reverse, buy. And you can just label it break of structure, sell, if reverse, buy. Just like that. Make it all caps so you could see it. And then if you see this where it says text alignment, I put it to the bottom so you can see it better. Just like that, break of structure. You can also change the color if you just click on the 3 dots and then go to settings and then text color right here. I'll make it white so it's noticeable. Then I do that layout, and if you want it to better be spot on, you can also move it up to where it actually did its better reversals around there, 59.04. Or you can move it even a bit higher, just like that. And then now you have a better idea of what the market is going to do. And then you can go back out, go back to the 1 hour, see your layout just like that. You realize that you're pretty fucking spot on. And it's also going to be an uptrend still. You're still going to be good. And if you want to fix it even more, you can go to trend lines, come down here to the 1 hour, and even go like that and make this a different color. So I went to the lowest low right there, just in this area, labeled it out. I'll make it red. You can make it a different color so it's not confusing you when it's crossing paths, but put this 1 hour break of structure trend. Just like that. So then, now you know if it goes past that line of the 1 hour break of structure, it's a second confirmation for a sell. And then if it breaks past the other line that you made for break of structure and it goes down, it's a sell market. And it's going to go to around here. That's where you can kind of confirm where it's going to be heading down to here at around 58, 53.17. Then you can mark it off again with the trend line. And this is on mobile version again. You can mark it off. You come here. Let me just fix it for you. About there, and go to the highest high of that time frame, just like that. And then mark it off just like that. And then I'll make this one green. Mark this off. Break of structure. Made that green. Put that to the top. Make it white. Just like that. So now you have better confirmation. So if it breaks through that, you already know from your 4 hour time frame, you're in an uptrend, 4 hour trend line. Now you're in the 1 hour time frame, you marked everything off. If it breaks through that green, you know it's a buy market still because you're in that 4 hour trend. And then now you mark off your sells. And I will show you on the other screen what I also have laid out for you. Just like that. And you can go back out in the 4 hour if you want to, or the 2 hour. And that is your confirmation here. Now, it seems pretty stupid to do it like this, but let me tell you, the shit works almost every time with a 78% return on my profile. And you go back to the 10 minutes, and this is how it will look on the 10-minute time frame. The 1 hour break of structure, you put 1 right there. You can put 1H to make more sense. And then the break of structure for the 10 minutes, I will put 10 minutes labeled on this, like this. 10 minute. Come on, work. We do it 10 minute. Just like that. Boom, 10 minutes. You can label that up the green line. 10 minute break of structure if reverse sell, so you know it hits it just for confirmation. And then the 10 minute, the 1 hour trend, you could put 1H if you want to. And that is how you label it out for your confirmation on how I get my layouts. And then I can also trading view, and I have my setup, and this is what it's going to look like on the desktop version. I have my setup like this also. So I have better confirmation on trading view and on my desktop screens of what I'm seeing. So when it is in the uptrend on the S&P on the 15-minute or 10-minute time frame, go to 10 minutes. This is how I have my confirmation on knowing where the fair value gaps is, the week lows, the week highs, the 15-minute lows. It's all laid out just like that. So, and you can also lay it out like this on TradeLocker. So if you come back down to your trends, let this load. Come back down to your trends. You can lay all of this out. Come down here. So it's right here with the price range. So you can fill in the lowest low for the 1 hour. You just tap on the screen once, drag it up, tap like that, and then pull it over. Just drag it over, just like this. So you know if it hits this, you have an arrow already pointing up. If it hits this and reverses, you know it's going to go up. So you put this little arrow on the mobile version, click it over, and you come to Stop clicking. The Fibonacci's, and you scroll down. Nope. Oh, I'm already on it. It's right here. You come to projections, sorry. And then you have the price range, the date range. You click on that, pull it over, and you can also change the color of it. So I can make this green if I wanted to. And that's how you know it's going to be a buy market. And you can also label it if you wanted to. Come down to settings, click on the three dots, and label it whatever you want to. Break of structure, sell, whatever, buy. You know what I mean? You can label it just like that. Make it white because that's green. And there you know how you have your lowest low for the 1 hour. Just like that. So these are all my confirmation layouts that I have of knowing when and why to buy, why to sell, have everything laid out. And I would even go to the 1 hour time frame to zoom it out just to have double confirmation. And you can't fucking beat that layout. Look at that, how beautiful that is. And then you can come back to this and you can do it again for the price range. You can do it right here. Now, why am I doing it right here? Because this was another price of where it shot up at, came down, filled in all these gaps, and then shot up again. So you can lay it out just right here at the lowest low, or we can even do it down here for the rejection low, and then fill this in just like this. Tap, drag it out. So now if it comes down here, you know that it is going to have a second lowest low for confirmation. So you can click on the 1 hour and be like, okay, if it breaks past that, you know it's going to come down here. You can label this whatever you want to, but it's also going to shoot back up for the 1 hour time frame. But you are in an uptrend. But this is just another confirmation that you can do to lay it out. And this is on mobile version. These are all my layouts. And I know it looks crazy on the screen, but trust me, the shit works perfectly. This is how everyone in my group gets profit, and this is how I get my profit, turning the 500 into thousands. And it really works really fucking well, actually, now that you say it. Sounds like I'm talking to myself, but it's all good. You can zoom out to the 4 hour time frame, and look at that beauty. Look at that confirmation. You can't make this shit up. This layout is just perfect. I know it looks chaotic on the screen, but that's how it is. And remember, when you're on the 4 hour time frame, each candlestick is 4 hours. So that green is 4 hours, the other green is 4 hours, that red is 4 hours. And then if you come to the 1 hour, each one of those are 1 hours. And that's how you get better confirmation of knowing what's going to happen in an hour. So that one long candlestick happened in an hour, then another hour, if it hits that and goes back up, you know, okay, well, you're going to be in a slight buy trend. Don't forget the hammers and the wicks and, you know, the shooting stars and all those. Pay attention to those signals too with the candlesticks. But go back to the 30-minute. And that is how you have this beautiful layout for the 30-minute. And look how it's all laid out. 10-minute break of structure. It's going to bounce off of that. If it breaks through, you know, it's going to come down here. You can be in a sell trend. And that is how you do it on mobile version. And I will show you on my screen what the desktop version looks like.